and I stayed all the time. I really didn't talk about it that much because I was finding out with the rest of the world.
Doug and Jackie Christie always seemed like the perfect couple, but now a shocking DNA test has changed everything. Doug just exposed the truth, and it's worse than anyone expected. Did Jackie hide a life-changing secret? This bombshell could destroy their marriage, their family, and their entire legacy. The Christies are one of the most talked about couples in the sports and reality TV world. Doug, a former NBA star, played for 14 seasons, making a name for himself as a top defender. He spent most of his career with the Toronto Raptors and Sacramento Kings. Fans knew him for his tough defense and leadership on the court. Jackie, on the other hand, built her own spotlight. She is a reality TV star, author, and fashion designer. Most people recognize her from Basketball Wives LA, where she became known for her bold personality. But beyond the TV drama, she has written books about love, relationships, and personal growth.
And that's all I need to see, and I had to look away because when you're gonna lose someone and you know you don't have the opportunity to say anything else, it just brought an overwhelming of joy. And
their love story has always been unique. Married for over 20 years, they have a tradition that surprises many. They renew their wedding vows every single year. In 2012, they even did it at a gay bar to show support for same-sex marriage. Jackie once said, "We love and stand with everyone. We want all couples to have the right to marry." Their love has always been about more than just themselves. Jackie was also different from most NBA wives. She traveled with Doug everywhere, even staying in team hotels during road trips. Some thought it was unusual, but for them it worked. They were inseparable, and Jackie always made it clear that their bond came first. Even when people criticized their relationship, they never let outside opinions shake. Doug and Jackie Christie's marriage has always seemed unshakable. For over 20 years, they stood by each other through every storm. But now, a shocking DNA test has changed everything. What started as a simple question turned into a family crisis that no one saw coming. Doug never expected to doubt his own family, but something pushed him to take a DNA test. Some say he had lingering suspicions for years. Others believe outside pressure made him look for answers. Either way, once the idea was in his head, there was no stopping it. He needed the truth. When Doug finally received the results, his worst fears became real. The test confirmed that he is not the biological father of Chantel Christie. This news shook him to the core. He had loved, raised, and protected Chantel, believing she was his daughter. Now everything felt like a lie. The truth was out, but it only led to more questions. Doug was devastated. He needed answers immediately. He turned to Jackie, demanding the truth. Had she known all along? Had she kept this from him for years? Their confrontation was heated, filled with pain, accusations, and disbelief. Jackie had always been the dominant force in their marriage, but now, she was on the defensive.
Salt shaker, table, coconut, anything come across this goddamn table and I go to jail, there's gonna be a problem. I said it and I meant it.
You always talking about going to jail, but behind the scenes, you always talking about lawyers.
And lawyers, you're right. Get that cleared up for the assassination.
Many believe Jackie must have known. How could she not? Some think she kept the secret to protect her family. Others believe she was afraid of what would happen if the truth ever came out. But Jackie hasn't said much. She has stayed quiet, leaving people to wonder, was this all a carefully hidden lie?
Hello. It was rude of me. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Chantel. I'm Jackie's daughter. Nice to meet you. I'm Chantel, Jackie's daughter. Nice to meet you.
Chantel is now an adult, which means this secret has been buried for years, maybe even decades. Doug spent all this time believing he was her father. He loved her, raised her, and never questioned it. Now he's left wondering, how could he have been kept in the dark for so long? And if Jackie knew, why didn't she tell him sooner? For Chantel, this news must be overwhelming. She grew up believing Doug was her father. Now, everything has changed. Some reports say she was just as shocked as Doug. Others suggest she might have known the truth before the test. Either way, she now has to navigate a painful reality. who is her real father. And what does this mean for her relationship with Doug? Jackie isn't walking away quietly. Reports say she has filed for divorce and is demanding a jaw-dropping $300 million. That number has left people stunned. Why so much? Some believe she feels entitled after standing by Doug for years. Others think it's a power move to control the narrative. But one thing is clear, this divorce is about more than just heartbreak. Doug isn't backing down. He has reportedly fired back with legal action of his own. He's accusing Jackie of defamation and fraud, claiming she knowingly deceived him for years. Doug feels betrayed, not just emotionally, but financially. If Jackie kept this secret, was their entire marriage built on a lie? Now he's fighting to clear his name and protect his assets. With these serious accusations flying, the courts will have to step in. Will Jackie get the massive payout she's asking for? Or will Doug prove she misled him and avoid paying a dime? They could settle privately, but with tensions this high, a nasty court battle seems likely. If fraud is proven, Jackie could lose more than just money. Her reputation could take a major hit. Doug and Jackie Christie's drama has taken over the internet. Social media is buzzing. The media can't stop talking about it. Even celebrities are jumping in. Everyone has something to say about this shocking DNA scandal. Social media is having a field day. Memes about Jackie being conniving are everywhere. Some users say they always suspected her of hiding something. Others feel sorry for Doug. One fan commented, "Poor Doug. He is a nice person. So many people hurt the ones that love them." Many are debating whether Jackie should be blamed, or if there's more to the story. One thing is clear, this scandal has everyone talking. News outlets are all over this. Gossip sites are digging into every detail. Major media platforms are covering the divorce, the $300 million demand, and Doug's fraud accusation. Entertainment shows are discussing how this could impact Jackie's career. YouTube videos about the confrontation between Doug and Chantel are gaining thousands of views. The media isn't just reporting the facts, they're analyzing every move Doug and Jackie make. Even celebrities are weighing in. Some former NBA players are expressing shock, calling Doug a good guy who doesn't deserve this. Reality TV stars are giving their opinions, with some defending Jackie and others calling her out. Insiders close to the couple suggest there's still more to come. Doug's discovery that he isn't Chantel's biological father changed everything. Reports say he confronted Chantel directly, and it wasn't an easy conversation. Jackie, who always appeared to be the glue of the family, is now at the center of the betrayal. Their children are caught in the middle, watching their parents' marriage unravel in front of the world. Will this divide them forever, or will they find a way to heal? This isn't just a private family matter, it's a full-blown media frenzy. Every moment is being analyzed, from Doug's reaction to Jackie's next move. Social media is exploding with opinions, while news outlets are breaking down the drama. The pressure must be unbearable. How do you fix a family crisis when millions of people are watching, judging, and adding fuel to the fire? Jackie has reportedly filed for divorce and is demanding a massive $300 million settlement. Doug, on the other hand, isn't going down without a fight. He's pushing back with claims of fraud. With lawsuits, accusations, and deep emotional wounds, a reunion seems unlikely. But some still wonder, after years of love, will they walk away for good, or will they somehow rebuild? Jackie has been one of the most talked about stars on Basketball Wives. She has had intense fights with cast members, including Brooke Bailey, who accuse her of spreading lies and causing chaos. Some fans even think Jackie thrives on drama, but the biggest accusations have come from her own family. Her daughter, Takari Lee, has spoken out about feeling neglected while growing up, a claim Jackie has always denied. Takari has also shared emotional stories about her childhood, revealing deep family struggles. She once recalled a conversation with her father while he was still in prison. "A few years ago, my dad called me and was having a conversation with me, checking up on me. He was still in prison, and I was staying at my kid's grandparents' house, having just been removed from one of my mother's rental properties. He said, I knew she had been talking to the feds, and they were coming for me, So I came to your grandmother's house and gave you balloons and a dozen red roses. Then I went home and waited for them. Jackie's past is coming back to haunt her. Years ago, rumors spread that she had been arrested in 1987 for alleged prostitution. Basketball Wives co-star Evelyn Lozada even hired a private investigator to dig up dirt on Jackie, bringing those old claims back into the spotlight. Jackie dismissed the accusations, but the internet never forgets. Now, with the DNA scandal front and center, people are revisiting all the past allegations, questioning whether there's more to her story than she lets on. Doug and Jackie have always tried to show a united front. They've even written books together about love and marriage. But this time, the cracks are showing. Jackie's reported $300 million divorce demand and Doug's legal fight suggests this scandal is different. Can they survive this storm like they have before? Or is this the controversy that finally tears them apart? Doug and Jackie's love story is now a battlefield, and the world is watching. Will they mend their broken bond? Or is this truly the end? What do you think? Does Jackie deserve the $300 million, or is Doug the real victim? Drop your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more updates. Doug Christie and Jackie Christie, once considered the golden couple of the NBA and reality TV, are now at the center of a scandal that has left fans shocked and social media in chaos. After over 2 decades of marriage, a shocking DNA test has flipped their world upside down. What started as a private family matter has exploded into a public spectacle, filled with betrayal, legal battles, and emotional devastation. Doug has officially come forward, revealing the DNA proof that he says changes everything. And for Jackie, the consequences could be life-changing. Is this the end of their marriage? Was Jackie hiding something all along? And what does this mean for the daughter they raised together? Grab your popcorn, because this is not just a scandal. This is a complete unraveling of a legacy. Let's dive deep into what really happened between Doug and Jackie Christie. Doug and Jackie Christie's love story was unlike any other. Married for over 20 years, the couple didn't just survive the pressure of NBA fame and reality TV. They thrived under it. Doug, a respected NBA veteran, played 14 seasons in the league, spending most of his time with the Sacramento Kings and Toronto Raptors. He was known as a fierce defender on the court, but off the court, he was known for something else entirely: his unwavering love for Jackie. Jackie wasn't your typical NBA wife. She was everywhere Doug went, on the road, at games, even in team hotels. To outsiders, it seemed excessive. To them, it was just love. Their annual vow renewals became a tradition, a symbol of loyalty and commitment. In 2012, they renewed their vows at a gay bar in support of same-sex marriage, proving that their love was about more than just each other. Jackie also carved her own name in the spotlight. A bold and outspoken cast member of Basketball Wives LA, she built a brand of fearlessness and flair. She was a reality star, author, and fashion designer, balancing family and fame with seeming ease. To the public, Doug and Jackie were unbreakable. They were that rare celebrity couple who seemed real. No scandals, no cheating rumors, just two people who had each other's back. But behind closed doors, a secret was growing, one that would eventually bring everything crashing down. It all started with a lingering doubt. No one knows for sure what triggered Doug to take a DNA test, but sources say he had quiet suspicions for years. Others believe outside pressure and whispers from close associates pushed him to seek the truth. Whatever the reason, once the idea was in his mind, there was no turning back. Doug needed answers. And when the results came back, they hit him like a freight train. The DNA test confirmed that Doug Christie is not the biological father of Chantel Christie, the daughter he raised, protected, and loved without question. He had stood by her side since day one, never once doubting that she was his. He changed diapers, gave pep talks, and cheered her on. And now, in just one moment, that belief shattered. The pain was indescribable. Doug reportedly confronted Jackie immediately. The conversation was heated, full of accusations, tears, and disbelief. He demanded answers. Had she known all along? Had she kept this secret buried for decades? Jackie, usually the one in control, was now on the defensive. Sources close to the couple say she was blindsided, but others aren't so sure. Some believe Jackie always knew the truth and chose to hide it to protect the family. Others think she was simply afraid of what the truth would do to her marriage. But whether she knew or not, one thing was clear. Their perfect image had just been shattered in front of the entire world. As for Chantel, she's now caught in the middle of a storm she didn't ask for. Raised to believe Doug was her father, this revelation has shaken her identity to the core. Some sources claim she was just as shocked as Doug. Others suggest she may have found out long before the test and chose to stay quiet to avoid hurting the man who raised her. Either way, the damage is done. Chantel now has to process the fact that the man she's called dad for over 20 years may not be her biological father. And worse, the public now knows it too. Insiders say the conversation between Doug and Chantel after the DNA test was raw and emotional. Doug, heartbroken, still expressed love for her, but the betrayal left scars. For a man who built his life around family,